Right. Uh, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, cool. All right, so here we are. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. All right, so this challenge that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna zone in specifically on our moms, and I hope y'all don't mind me eating, guys. I've been all over the place. I literally just got a chance to eat something. I've been on the road all day getting stuff done with my son, so here I am. But better late than never, and we're gonna get into it. Why moms got bad credit? We're gonna talk about it. It's not a conversation that we like talking about, but guess what? We're gonna address it today. Why our moms got bad credit? Why? We will be addressing this fact today on why our moms got bad credit, and not only that, I have a Mother's Day edition of my 5 day challenge coming up, and when you buy a ticket, you get to bring a mom for free. So it's really a buy one get one. So the challenge that's coming up next week, it's buy one get one. So you buy one ticket, you get a ticket for free, and you can use that ticket to bring a mom. Okay. So after this Mother's Day, no mom should have bad credit. So if your credit starts with a 3, 4, or 5, 3, 4, 5, or 6, like if you're a mom and your credit starts with a 3, 4, 5, or 6, like that should not be the case. So buy a ticket, bring a mom for free. We're gonna get that going. All right. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is why do our moms have bad credit? So let's talk about our moms. What are the possible reasons why you think mothers have bad credit? Let's talk about it. Like, I really want to know. What are some of the issues facing our moms? Why our moms got bad credit? Like, Mother's Day is around the corner, and we need to highlight this fact. What are some of the reasons why our mothers got bad credit? Talk to me. But come on, talk money. You know it's real talk. Y'all know it's real talk. We have a lot of moms out there that have bad credit, and the question is, why do our moms got bad credit? Like, why? Let's talk about it. Okay, somebody said they forgot. Okay, lack of knowledge. What else we got? Like, why do our moms got bad credit? And if you're a mom on here, let's talk about it. Student loans for the kids. Yep. Okay. Talk money. You never thought about that one, huh? I'm telling you guys, it's the little things that we didn't think about. Okay, divorce. Divorce is a big factor. Okay, those are some good points. Divorce. I'm seeing divorce. Great points. Taking care of their family. Very, very good point. And I'm going to be touching on these points. Debt, shopping for the kids, being co-signers for cars, being co-signers for personal loans, be co-signers for student loans. These are some of the issues why we have moms with bad credit. Let's talk about it. Willing to overextend for kids. Job loss. Okay. I tried using consumer laws to remove my stuff, and they're not going. You just need the right strategy. So blue hun honeys AJ, you just need the right strategy. Comment mother in the chat. Just comment mother, and if you're on Instagram, comment mother, and you will get the link to the 5 day challenge. And remember, guys, when you buy one ticket, you get a second ticket for free. I'm gonna say this again. It's buy one, bring a mom for free. So when you buy one ticket, you get a second ticket that you can use to invite a mom to the 5 day challenge. Okay. You can remove a report from check systems. Yes. right, let's see what you guys are saying over here. Andrea, look inside of the let's see. I'm gonna send you guys a link right now. For those of you on YouTube, I'm gonna send you guys the link right now. Never would have thought. So come on, guys. Like I want us like when we get to the root of the problem, right? When we get to the root of the problem, then now we can see what the real issue is. What's the issue? So let me get this link. Boom, boom, boom. Because after this Mother's Day, there should be no reasons why any mom. There should be no reason why y'all got bad credit. It just don't make no sense, right? I'm giving you guys an opportunity. You guys can bring a mom for free. So if you know a mom, or if you know any mother right now that have bad credit, this is the opportunity that you want to use to bring that mom on. You want to use this opportunity to bring this mom on the 5 day challenge so we can get the moms right. So now let's talk about some of the points that you guys raised earlier. Moms are they're busy taking care of the family. Okay, let's explore that. What are the things that can happen to a busy mom? Okay, so we have a mom, and the mom is working 40 to 60 hours a week, right? Or let's say have two jobs, or is a full time mom. Well, life happens. There's a thing called life, and life be lifing, right? And what that simply means is we forget to pay stuff. Not everything is on auto pay. Not everybody has auto pay set up, right? And we forget things. Little Johnny got a boo boo. We took little Johnny to the hospital. We got a bill in the mail for some outrageous price. And then you're like, you know what? I'm not going to pay it. I'm just going to let it go to collections. You never paid attention to it. Now, this is in collections. Like, let's talk about the things as parents, right? These are the issues that we're having, and these issues lead to bad credit. And it's like it's something that we gotta stop and think about. Like we really have to stop and think about it. Like there's a lot of moms right now, and these moms got bad credit. So the real question is, okay, how do we address the fact that yes, mothers do have bad credit? What can we do? Okay, well, first thing is we need to talk about education, right? We need to talk about, do you have the correct education on how to dispute negative items on your credit? That's number one. Number two, do you know the dispute process? See, what I'm finding out is that people are mixing up the dispute process, and reasons why they are not getting results is because they don't know how to properly dispute. It's a big thing. Like some people think that disputing a negative item on your credit is as easy as, oh, let me just go download a template off a chat GPT and send this in so that they can fix my. That's not how it works. What if they don't respond to you? What do you do? What do you do when a consumer reporting agency don't respond to you? What do you do? Hello, Sister Autumn. How are you doing? Hmm? What do you do as a mom when you send out a dispute and the dispute don't get answered? You send it out to the creditor didn't respond. You send it out to the consumer reporting agencies, the consumer reporting agencies didn't respond. What do you do when they don't respond to your disputes? Second thing, you send out a dispute, right? You send out a dispute, but they replied with a stall letter, right? I'm sipping on some ginger tea, guys. If y'all know, I lost my voice last week, So I'm sipping on some ginger tea. Are you a lawyer? No, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a consumer law expert. The dispute process, the dispute process is the part where most people fall short. And what do I mean by it? Okay, you have a charge off, right? You have a charge off. So you have a charge off, but you're sending out a debt validation letter. Why would you send out a debt validation letter to a charged off account? Like, come on, I want y'all to follow me. You have a charged off account, charge off, right? The account is charged off, but you send a debt validation letter. You're not going to get a response, and that's not going to cause a deletion. A charge off account gets disputed differently than you would a regular collection. A medical collection gets disputed differently than you would regular collection. Regular collection get disputed based on the conversation that you had with the creditor or the collection agency. So there is no one way. There's no one way to dispute, but your dispute must make sense. I hope you guys are following what I'm saying. Consumer law entails understanding the law, being able to interpret with the right understanding. You aren't a lawyer, so how can you claim you're interpreting it proper? Oh, it's called consumer law. It's called consumer law. And if you want to know, go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram, right? Go to my Instagram, click on my results, and go see for yourself. In addition to that, while you're there, are you telling me that the consumer, they're incapable of comprehending laws put in place to protect them? And because your name doesn't end with an esquire, being a lawyer, you're telling me that a consumer is not intelligent enough to read laws and comprehend them? Is that what I'm hearing? Like, is that what you're saying? Like, I really want to know, because you're saying this is what you're saying. This, hold on, because this is just too good. This is too good. Ay, conio. This is just too good. All right. So you're saying consumer law entails understanding the law, right? I agree with you on that part. Being able to interpret the right understanding. You aren't a lawyer, so how can you claim you're interpreting it proper? Well, there's a thing called the CFPB, and the CFPB has the official interpretation of the law. So it's not rocket science. Go to the CFPB website and pull the law up that you want to read, and you will see the official interpretations. You see, when you limit your mind to the capabilities and the things that you cannot do, you confine yourself into a box. So if you think that you are not capable of comprehending the law, that's not my problem. That's your problem. You need to go fix that. You need to go get educated on it. You need to go be awoke. There's absolutely nothing in the law that says only lawyers or esquires are able to read the law and comprehend it. Like, bro, you got to do for yourself. You got to learn to defend yourself. You got to learn to comprehend the presentments that are sending. So every presentment that you get in the mail, are you going to take it to a lawyer for a lawyer to go read it for you? Or are you going to learn what the law is saying, read the official interpretations, go read some case laws, go get your copy of the Black's Law Dictionary, and go defend yourself? Like, come on, like, when do we wake up? It's the people that keep relying on these esquires and these corporations to come and save you. You are the same people that got bad credit. At what point do you say, I am capable enough? The same way someone went to law school. You don't think the same way somebody's able to learn, going to law school doesn't necessarily make you an attorney. And going to law school doesn't isn't the only way for someone to read, analyze, and comprehend law. Mm. That one just cracked me up. That was a good one. That was a great one too. That was a great one. Mm-mm-mm. That was a good one, guys. It's reasons like these why we need to get out the matrix, right? It's reasons like these why we need to get out the matrix, and getting out the matrix means everything that you thought you knew about something, you need to forget it. You need to forget what you thought you know, because if we if we are not capable of our own comprehension, you will always be sitting down waiting for somebody to come and save you. Also, Doreen, you can become a lawyer in some states without going to law school. VA, Wyoming, Montana, California. So don't bother entertaining ignorance. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Judge Ashley. It's like people are so quick to talk about credentials. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. How many how many how many people, not just say people, your teachers. Let's talk about education, right? You're in school and you're studying economics. Let me ask you a question. Is the teacher teaching you economics and economic economist? So they're teaching you economic, but are they in economics? Okay, let's see what you got. The CFPB is a governing agency, so aren't you depending on the same information given by the same people who own the corporations? No. Congress makes the law. The laws gets passed. The CFPB is the entity put in place to enforce consumer law. So you got three agencies, right? Let's break this down. You got three agencies. You got the CFPB, which is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Then you have the Bureau of Consumer Financial Protection, and then you got the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. So there's three agencies. One agency, the CFPB and the Bureau of Consumer Financial Protection. They're like brothers and sisters, twins. So you think of them as the same, excuse me, as the same agency. Then we have the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission. These institutions are put in place to maintain and enforce consumer law. These are the enforcers of consumer law. The question you should be asking is, why are consumer laws made? Well, consumer laws are made literally to protect the consumers from businesses that practices unfair tactics, businesses that do deceptive marketing, businesses that scam consumers, businesses that have so many legal jargons that it confuses the consumer. Consumer laws are put in place to protect you, the consumer. So it's called consumer law. It didn't say Esquire law, right? It didn't say Esquire law. It's called consumer law. So if a consumer that is educated will never ever be at the mercy of any institutions or any firm that want to do deceptive or subprime marketing practices. What does that mean? It simply means that you need to wake up. You need to get educated. You need to learn what laws are put in place to protect you. So I'm not here to tell anybody how to live their life. If you want to go and repair your credit and you go take everything to a lawyer, go and do it. I ain't got no beef with you. That's your problem. That is absolutely your problem, and that's absolutely your right. I ain't taking that from you, right? I'm not. Go ahead. Go get your lawyer's consultation. Go and do it. And guess what? You're not going to learn nothing in the process, because what? Somebody just said it. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed because of a lack of knowledge. And that's what it sounds like the angle you're coming from. Now, I don't know nothing about you, and I'm not going to speak things about you that I don't know if it's true or not. But what I'm saying is, your point of entry is ignorant because you are ignorant to the fact that a consumer is smart enough, a consumer is capable enough, a consumer can handle their own affairs. That includes reading laws, that includes reading case laws, that includes reading official interpretations by the institutions put in place to protect the consumer. So honestly, this showed me you have the most knowledge on this subject. You clearly explained this and you did it so gracefully. Hats off to you. Like I'm really glad that you responded. And I don't want you to take this in a way where it sounds condescending, but we gotta get out the matrix. Like we really need to get out the matrix. And remember, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You can do all things. And I want you guys to know this. You can do all things. So do not limit yourself and your capabilities because you think something is way beyond your comprehension. There's absolutely, apart from going to law school and they have a plaque that says John Doe Esquire and oh, you're a lawyer, they're still a human being. And what one intelligent person can learn, another intelligent person can learn the same thing too. It doesn't mean you have to go to the same school. Let me give you an example. My coach, Myron Golden, right? One of my business coaches. Myron makes millions. Myron doesn't have a degree in business. He didn't go to business school, but the same teachers that are teaching y'all business principles in school, they don't even own businesses. Someone says, give me control of a nation's money supply. Ooh, okay, now you're talking. Who is this? You know my language, Jordan Williams. You know exactly my language. So, for those of you who don't know this statement, let me say this statement out loud so some of you guys can hear it. Give me control of the nation's money supply, and I care not what makes its laws. For those of you who don't know, that was Rothschild way back in the 1900. For those of you who don't know, the Rothschild, they're the family that controls the world banking system. So there's layers to it, but it also goes back to okay, let's take it back. Let's not go down the rabbit hole too much. So let's bring it back. So can your website help? Yes, absolutely. So let's bring it back a little bit. Let's bring it back. Let's not go too deep down the rabbit hole. Let's bring it back a little bit. We're talking about mothers and bad credit. Why do moms got bad credit? And some of the stuff that we spoke about was lack of knowledge. So this goes back to that fact, lack of knowledge. Yo, kids are crazy. Kids are wild. Kids kids are just kids. And kids will be kids, like kids will just do the most outrageous things. And oftentimes kids will also make you lose your train of thought. And a simple example would be, okay, you know what? I planned on paying everything tomorrow, right? So tomorrow all the bills are due. Okay, it's time to go pay all the bills. But guess what? The damn kid went to school, took some Play Doh, and ate it. Then now you got to go to the hospital with the damn kid, right? Got to go to the hospital. Now you're in the hospital 24 hours, 48 hours. You're not going to think about paying Capital One while your child is in the hospital. Damn little Jimmy know that he shouldn't been riding the bicycle. His ass went on the bicycle anyway. Now he broke his little pinky finger. You're not going to be thinking about paying Credit One or American Express while your kid is inside of a hospital. You're not. Then you come out, you're focused on the recovery. Before you know it, 30 days has passed. And guess what happened? You got hit with a late payment. That's how it works. It's called life. It is called life, and life will always happen. It's not how you fall, it's how you get up. Okay, You're a mom right now, or you know a mom that got bad credit. Okay, it's not the end of the world. What is next? What do we do? Well, mom, guess what? I know this guy on the internet. His name is Darain Delvante, and he does credit repair challenges where he teaches people how to repair their own credit and basically how to empower themselves. Right? So I'm gonna buy a ticket to go to this challenge, but because he's doing a Mother's Day special, when you buy one ticket, you get another ticket for free. I want to bring you on this challenge so you can see what this dude is talking about and the fact that you have the power to repair, rebuild, and restore your own credit. Like these are the conversations, right? These are the conversations. So it's not, don't limit yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't don't think anything is impossible for you. Like don't put yourself in a box. You can do all things. The question now becomes, are you willing to become the person that can do the thing? Because I'm sure at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, when a kid got a fever and you're going there, you're not thinking about making that car payment tomorrow. You're not. And if it comes between a choice of covering your kid's medication and go paying the car note, I'm positive you're going to cover those medication. And right, Jordan, you are correct. Slavery has moved from a physical form to a mental form, and the mental form has to do with the information that you conceive and believe, the things that you think are possible for you. The new slave is, when they say, we're gonna put the carrot in front the donkey. Someone say, I probably pay the car note. Bro, you are wilding. You are not gonna pay no car note and your kid need medication from the pharmacy. Ain't no parent on here. None. There is no parent on this live. None. There is absolutely no parent on this live that's gonna say, hey, well, the medication comes tomorrow, but the car note is also due. You know what? I'm going to pay the car note and not pay for the medication for my child. Ain't no parent will ever do that. So I'm gonna say you're not a parent. There we go. You're not a parent. Okay, there we go. That makes a lot of sense. Like, ask all parents on here. Ask anybody that's a parent. If it comes between paying your mortgage, paying your car note, or taking your child to the hospital or to the pharmacy to get the medication, the kid going to the hospital and buying the medication is first preference. You will rather be late on the mortgage. You are going to be late on the mortgage. You are going to be late on the car payment just to make sure your child got what they need. Listen, I'm telling you. So I can know you're definitely not a parent. You're probably not even an uncle either. Do you believe money is a simple idea? Money is such a simple idea. It is complicated. Like, I joined your program, but I have smart credit. That's fine, Mika. We should be integrating with smart credit this week, so you won't have any issues using the software. Mika, you should be good. We should be integrating with smart credit by the end of next week, so you're gonna be good. All right. So, Hyderine, a little off topic. Do I have to wait for a bankruptcy to be closed before it can be deleted? It's a chapter 13. So, my question to you is this: as long as the bankruptcy is showing up on your credit, it is fair game for you to get it deleted. If it's on your credit, it can get deleted. And on my challenge, I'm going to teach you guys how to get bankruptcy deleted in 4 days. So, for those of you that are worried about bankruptcies, for those of you that have bankruptcies, for those of you that want to learn the bankruptcy business model, guys, you definitely want to be on the challenge. So, what can I do to remove a charge off? So the first thing I want you to do, Wadley 809, is I need you to comment mother. So if you're on Instagram, for those of you on Instagram right now, just comment the word mother. If you're on Instagram, comment the word mother. For those of you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, guys, I dropped the link to the 5 day challenge. Go and check it out. It's buy one ticket, bring a mom for free. All right. So for those of you on Instagram, comment the word mother. Let me send you the link to our 5 day challenge. And remember, guys, it's a buy one, bring a mom for free. So you're getting 2 tickets. You're paying for one, but you're getting 2 tickets. All right. You're getting 2 tickets. So all the moms you know, invite all the moms to this challenge. All right. So there's 2 questions over here on Instagram that I'm going to answer. What if you're the mom? If you're the mom, Lizzie, yeah, you can buy your ticket if you got a girlfriend. If you got a girlfriend that's a mom, or a friend that's a mom, or if you got a mom friend, you can invite her too, right? So you can invite the mom if the mom is there. So invite the mom. All right. So, what can I do to remove a charge off? So, what we need to comprehend, ladies and gentlemen, is do not. So, excuse me, guys. I'm under the weather. And as you guys see, I'm drinking my ginger tea, but no excuses. I'm still here. So, if you see me cough from time to time, guys, I'm under the weather, but I'm still here. I showed up. All right. I showed up. Okay. All right. So, let's talk about what can I do to remove a charge off? The first thing, Wadley, is you need to join the 5 day challenge, right? So make sure you comment mother in the chat, get your link, and I'm gonna give you more. But um I'm gonna give you the flow. I'm gonna give you the flow. When we're talking about a charge off, we're talking about a couple things. One, was the debt discharged or not? Was a Form 1099-C filed or was it not filed? These are things that you need to know. So the first thing you're going to need to do is request the Form 1099-C while disputing the account under inaccurate information or incomplete information being furnished to the consumer report. Now, the strategies goes a lot deeper than that. But when we're talking about a charge off, we're talking about accuracy of the information being reported, and we're also talking about the Form 1099-C. Was this discharged or not? These are the things that you want to know as you go into disputing with a charge off. All right. So, what if you can afford to come to ATL for it? No, it's an online challenge. It's not. You don't have to fly to ATL. ATL is in October. Coming to Atlanta is October. That's the credit summit. That's in October. This challenge is a virtual challenge. You don't need to leave your home. This is virtual. So this is a virtual challenge. All right. I saw another question. Where is it? What motivated you? I saw it somewhere and I think it disappeared. Okay, here we go. What motivated you to help people fix their credit? That's a very good question, Jordan. So let's talk about it. Puerto Rico, yes, Puerto Rico is happening. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. I'll be talking about Puerto Rico soon. I'm with you, Lily. What's going on with Lily? Where is Lily? All right. So, what motivated you to help people fix their credit? When you think about the amount of people in the United States, it's 333 million, right? We have 333 million people living in the US, and about 200 million plus have a consumer report. If you want to be successful in life, you do that by solving other people's problems. What does that mean? If there's 200 million credit profiles, do you think TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian have any type of system or resources that can maintain accurately over 200 million profiles? The answer to that question is no. They don't have the capabilities to do it. And this is why it is important to study financial literacy, because you need to learn how to solve people's problem. You have a class I can take? Absolutely. The class that's coming up is my 5 day challenge, right? So comment the word mother. You see everybody commenting the word mother on Instagram. Just comment the word mother. You'll get the link. Sign up for the 5 day challenge, and I'll be going over how you delete any negative item from your credit. That's what I'll be going over. I'm going over how do you get rid of charge-offs, how you delete late payments, how you get bankruptcies deleted using my 4 day method, and I'm actually going over how to get paid for having bad credit. And this is the thing too that you won't hear your Metro 2 people talk about. How do you get paid for bad credit? How do you get paid for consumer law violations? These are some of the things that I'll be talking about. And if you're a mom on here and you're hearing my voice, guess what? You can use the information that you're going to learn on the 5 day challenge and create a stream of income. You can create another stream of income by solving other people's problems, right? I have 300. Which one should I get, the website or the 5 day? You stole me. The 5 day challenge. Get the 5 day challenge, because the 5 day challenge is going to give you a lot more resources with coaching for 5 days. So it's better for you to get the 5 day challenge because of what comes with it. Yeah, getting the 5 day challenge is better because of what comes with it. So, how many people know that if your consumer law rights, if your rights given to you are the formalities that let's not use formalities. If your consumer rights have been violated, if your consumer rights have been violated, ladies and gentlemen, you are owed remedies, because I want to use the correct words here. You are owed remedies, and the remedies come in different ways. Some people, their remedy, they only want to get deletions, but there's other people that wants to get a check. So there's people, when they found out, or when they find out that their consumer laws have been violated, that these corporations have violated them, well, they go to, well, three routes. One, some people do nothing because they're just incapable of taking action. Two, some people only want deletions. And then you got three, people that want deletions and they want to get paid. So everybody normally falls into one of three categories. It's either you're going to do nothing, you are going to take the deletions and go about your business, or you are going to say, hey, I want the deletions, but I still want a check because they violated my rights. And so you being compensated for something that was done to you is only right. All right, I have a question. In one of live, you talk about student loan violations. To give us three disclosures, we got one. Where do you teach that? I teach that in the university as well. What you're talking about is the Graham-Leach-Bailey Act and what these institutions are supposed to give you, right? Someone says $1,000 per violations. Yes, at a minimum, but you can also get more. You can get significantly more than just $1,000 per violation, because we're talking about actual damages, consumer law violation damages. We're talking about punitive damages. There's so that you can run up a bag in small claims court off a, like you can run up a bag. So this is what we're doing, and this is what we're doing inside of the university. Um, let me see something just real quick. All right. So let's break it down, right? Like I said, I don't want us to go too far down the rabbit hole because remember, we're here talking about the moms. How many moms do we have on this challenge? How many moms? How many mothers do we have on here? How many moms do we have on here? So I see a few moms on here. Remember, this if my people are destroyed because of a lack of information, let's think about what happens if our moms got educated on credit. And I want you to think not only you as a mom, but think about your mom. What did your mom teach you about credit and financial literacy? Right? Like these are the things that we need to start evaluating. Like what were we taught? And if the answer to that is nothing, um, wait, you trying to get my mom, bro? I swear, y'all are tripping today. Y'all are tripping out today. Think about it. What did you learn from your mom or your parent about credit, business, or finances? Think about it. For 90% of you on here, you're probably going to say nothing. That's what 90% of you are going to say. You're going to say nothing. The question now becomes, how do we change that for our own kids? Are we going to pass on nothing to them? Or are we going to become the educated mother, the educated father, the educated parents that can now learn this stuff and pass on this information to our kids? Are we going to leave a legacy of collections, charge offs, and late payments on our kids, or are we going to teach them how to obtain a 700 plus credit score? Which one are we going to do? Because we've been doing a really good job of passing on collection accounts, medical accounts, repossessions, and all these accounts to our kids. We've been doing a real good job of that. But when are we going to move forward and start giving them real information, tangible information, information that they can learn when they go to college? They can use this information to generate other income. Do you know how many kids right now are in college that suffer from bad credit? Like there's a lot of kids right now in college that is suffering from bad credit. And think about your child being in that environment where there's thousands and thousands of students there with bad credit, but your child has the skills and the capabilities to repair credit. Yo, they can be in college making their own money doing credit repair. Like that's powerful stuff. So when I say, guys, you need to be on this, I need to learn as well. Yes, Denise, I agree with you. You need to learn as well. And that's why when I have these trainings, I be telling y'all, get on the trainings, learn this skill, and then use this skill to make a lot of money because you can. There's 333 million people. My credit card company says they won't remove the late payment. It's all about how you approach the late payment situations. Kat, tell me about what did you send in, Kat? Give me some insights. What did you send in to the credit card company? Tell me what you sent in. So there's so many ways. It's like bad credit stops with us. I'm going to say it again. Bad credit stops with us. And it is important, it is absolutely important that you comprehend that you are the source. You are the source for bad information. You are the source for good information. The question becomes, which one do you want to learn? Would you recommend getting the Black's Law Dictionary? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Everybody should burn all the Webster. If you have a Webster dictionary in your house, go and burn it. Go get yourself a Black's Law Dictionary. It is a little bit more expensive, but it is quite different from your Webster's dictionary. All right. Let me see some stuff over here. All right, my credit card company says they won't remove late payments. I called. I need to know what to do for late payments. So, Kat, I'm teaching this. So, this is what I've been saying, Kat. You guys, you gotta be on this training. So, I'm gonna drop the link one more time for the 5 day challenge, guys. That's the link. Make sure you join the 5 day challenge. Kat, I just dropped the link. Make sure you sign up for the challenge because on day one, the first day of the challenge, I'll be teaching how to delete late payments. I have the fourth edition. That's very good. So, for those of you who don't know, Black's Law Dictionary is one of the most amazing dictionaries ever created. I have Black's Law Dictionary 1, Black's Law Dictionary 2, 4, 8, and 16. I got 5 copies of Black's Law, right? And I have 2 copies. I think I have 4 and 16. I have 2 copies in PDF. So everybody that comes to the Credit Repair Made Easy Challenge, you will get, it doesn't matter what ticket you got, I will be giving everybody that comes to the Credit Repair Made Easy Challenge, everybody is going to get a copy of Black's Law Dictionary. Everybody is going to get a copy of the Black's Law Dictionary, regardless of the ticket that you buy to come to the challenge. So everybody that comes to the next challenge, you will receive a copy of Black's Law Dictionary. You will get the electronic copy. I have it. Y'all tapping opportunities don't last lifetime. Yo, shout out to my guy Andy, man. What's going on, big bro? The rain, do you still have the $1 trial? All right, CMOS. I'm glad you asked that question because the $1 trial is gone. It is absolutely free. It is absolutely free for you to test the software, guys. The software is 100% free for the trial period. You guys can go ahead and go test the software out. It's going to be life changing. It's going to be amazing. All right. So now back to our moms, right? And what I'm finding out is this. So a lot of you don't know that the system is designed to target our women, right? And some of you might believe this, some of you might not. It's whether you believe it or not, it doesn't change the fact that gravity is real. So whether you want to believe in gravity or not, it's still real. Jump off of a building, you are going to hit the ground. So let me explain. our women are being targeted. And the reason why the women are being targeted is because they're doing such a great job taking the fathers out of the houses, right? So the dads are not in the pictures anymore because they're either on child support or they're locked up in prison. Now, this leaves the women vulnerable, right? What does that mean? Because they're going to need help. So they come in now with these welfare programs, and they come in with these Section 8s, and they come in with all these different programs. So what does that do, Doreen? What's the point you're getting into? So now they come up with these programs, but then they also tax us on every single thing. So even if you're getting public assistance, it's still not enough. So that now prompts the mom to go find a job. Now, when the mom finds a job, that leaves who to raise the kids? The government, right? Because now they can really program the kids. So now we got kids growing up thinking that the cow jumped over the moon, and ain't no damn cow jumping over no moon. When did y'all ever see any cow jump over any moon? It doesn't happen. But we got kids believing this stuff, talking about Santa Claus, talking about the Easter Bunny, talking about rainbows, talking about all the stuff that makes no damn sense. So now we're not educating anymore on financial literacy. We're not educating anymore on bookkeeping. We're not educating anymore on balancing a checkbook. We're not educated anymore on how business and finances work. We're not educated anymore on how credit works. So that leaves now an economy full of people that are ready to be preyed upon by subprime lenders and people that lack correct financial literacy. So the parents, they're gonna be too hardworking, running like the hamster on the wheel, living from paycheck to paycheck. So they don't have time to teach your kids anything. So now you got kids growing up. You learn that credit was bad because your grandma told you credit was bad. So then you grow up, didn't even apply for a credit card. You're leaving to college with not even a credit score because you have no credit. You go to college. Now you get bamboozled by Credit One Bank, and Credit One Bank is going to say, hey, take this credit card. But because you weren't taught how to use a credit card correctly, you are still using your debit card, and then you ran the credit card bill up, and then you threw the card down, cut it up or whatever, didn't pay it. So now you're leaving college with a collection, charge off, and late payments as the first accounts on your credit. It's a design system. How do we beat the system? How do we beat the system? By education. And it starts with educating our moms, educating our dads. People, y'all need to know this information so you can now start educating your kids. My people are destroyed because of a lack of information. The lack of information causes deterioration in your financial literacy. It causes deterioration in your credit. And guess what it causes deterioration in? Your paycheck. Because now you done paid almost half of it to taxes, payroll taxes that came out, right? But then you are still taxed. So like let's break the system apart. Let's really look at this system because no, y'all got me fired up. Let me break something down to y'all. All right. So you go to a job, right? You go to a job. 35 to 45% gets taken out for taxes, right? 35 to 45% gets taken out on taxes. It would have been cool if it had stopped there, but wait, there's more. Now, the post tax dollars, the post tax dollars that you have, right? Meaning monies that are left after you done paid taxes on it already. You still have to buy clothes that you're paying taxes on. You still have to buy food, which you're paying taxes on. Still got to go to work. Still got to pay taxes on the car. Got to pay taxes when you buy gas. Got to pay taxes when you do anything, right? Then you buy a house. Now you're paying taxes again. Remember, this money was already taxed. Payroll taxes for 35 to 45% already came out of it. But the same money again, you are paying tax on. So before you know it, you are paying for every dollar 80 cents on taxes. Imagine that. You have $1, and out of every dollar you have, 80 cents is coming out of your dollar for taxes. Imagine that. And it's crazy. I'm going to Google something real quick. What caused the Boston Tea Party? Let's look at the Boston Tea Party. So, for those of you who don't know, let me give y'all some history lessons real quick. In its simplest terms, the Boston Tea Party happened as a result of taxation without representation. Yet the cause is more complex than that. The American colonists believed Britain was unfairly taxing them to pay for expenses incurred during the French and Indian War. Additionally, colonists believed Parliament did not have the right to tax them because the American colonies were not represented in Parliament. It's crazy that a 2% tax on tea caused a war, but we are okay with the government taking 80 cents out of every dollar that you make. Isn't that crazy? Hmm? And billions and billions and billions of our dollars are being sent overseas to aid foreign countries when our own infrastructure is falling apart. Interesting, huh? They will tax the life out of you and then send that money overseas to a country that is never going to pay it back. Imagine that. Guys, I don't think you guys really did the math. There's 12 months in a year, right? 12 months is equal to 100%. You are being taxed 35 to 40% out of your paycheck before you even get it. That simply means for the year, for the entire year, 3.5 months is free. You're not getting paid for 3.5 months. Think about it. For 3 to 4 months, you're working for free because you just gave the government 3 to 4 months of your working year. You gave it that to them in taxes. Not to mention, not to mention, not to mention that the money's left after they've been taxed you 35 to 45%. Every single thing you pay for with post tax dollars, you still have to pay taxes on. And guess what? The crazy thing is, it doesn't stop there. Even when you die, you pay taxes. So it's crazy how hypocrite these people are because for a 2% tax raise and no representation in parliament, they started a war. But we sit silently because we've been miseducated and have them take 80 cents out of every dollar you earn. Like, think about like what the forefathers would be like. They're probably rolling in their graves right now, Washington is probably furious. Jefferson is probably mad as hell. The same thing they fought against is the same system right now that is happening. Can you imagine that? Crazy, huh? hmm And no law stating we have to pay taxes. That is true. I haven't seen it. Maybe somebody has, but I haven't seen it. It's crazy, huh? You work an entire year. You work an entire year only to give 3 to 4 months of what you work to the government. But then when someone says, hey, I can teach you how to repair your credit and I can teach you how to turn that into a business and how you can use that business to replace your 9 to 5 and set yourself financially free. But then this person is a scam. But a system that will tax you 80 cents on every dollar is trustworthy. Come on, guys. Perspective. Perspective. Why can't they tax the rich? Because the rich don't have income. Rich people don't have income. Income gets taxed. Income tax. So, like, how does this translate to bad credit? Let me tell you. It translates to bad credit in the fact that the information that you don't know, the people that know the information that you don't know will always use it against you because they are taxing you so much you can barely survive. And then from the money they took from you, you have to wait a whole year to get back some of it if you're lucky. Forget being single. Forget being having I have my goals and my priorities. You ain't getting nothing back. So don't even think, oh, I'm single. I'm this. Oh, you ain't getting nothing back. They're taking that. They are taking it. Hmm? Think about it. So at what point do we wake up? At what point? When is it going to be enough for you to say, yo, maybe I need to go listen to what this Jamaican is saying. Maybe I need to learn how to go fix my credit. Maybe I need to go learn how to turn this into a business. Maybe I need to learn how to set myself financially free. Maybe I need to learn how to get my ducks in a row so I can put myself in a position to have the power to purchase. Maybe I want to think about that. The first step comes with credit. The first thing is credit. Why? Because credit is something that you can control right now. And all that you need to start controlling credit right now is information. That's all you need. You need credit. Because if you are going to wait for the government to come and save you, if you are going to wait, hold on, if you are going to wait for them to come and save you, keep waiting. You're going to be there a long time. Because if it's more important to send money to a foreign country than to take care of our veterans that fought for this country, that have PTSD, that got their legs blown off, that got their hands blown off, that have all these medical complications because they went to fight a fake war, and we can just pass our veterans on the street, under the bridges in tents, but it's okay to send over $100 billion to foreign countries. It's okay for our veterans to suffer and sleep on the ground. It's okay for our veterans to sleep in tents under the bridge. It's okay for our veterans to be in the street begging money when we can take 100 to 200 million and send overseas for aid, and we have the veterans that fought a war based on a lie that is suffering now, and they're just left in the street. It's okay, right? That's okay. It's okay. If you do not decide to wake up from the matrix, there's no amount of teaching I can teach you if you don't decide that enough is enough and you need to learn to fix your credit. There's no amount of teaching that can help you. If you want to stay in the matrix, yo, go ahead, be my guest, stay in the matrix. It's all good. Still love you. But for all the mothers out there and all the fathers out there that know that it's time for you to make a change, it is time for you to say bad credit needs to be a thing of the past. For those of you that decide that that is the way we need to go, guys, it's important for you to be on this challenge. So if you're on Instagram, comment the word mother. For those of you on Instagram right now, comment the word mother. I'm going to send you the link inside of your DM. This 5 day challenge is going to be an amazing challenge. Not only will I be teaching you how to repair, rebuild, restore your own credit, what do you do when you learn this information, and how do you get paid for bad credit? These are things that I'm teaching inside my university. How do you get paid for bad credit? Because for those of you who don't know, you can get paid for bad credit. How do you get paid for bad credit? What dispute strategy should I use to get paid for bad credit? This is something that I only teach in my university. And for those of you that join the 5 day challenge and join the university, you will see the amount of power that you have, and you will know point blank, period, that you control what gets reported, and are you are the person. You will become the person that you need to save you. Become the person that you need to save you. Don't wait for somebody to come and save you. Become the person. Become the person. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to overdo my voice. My voice right now, it's coming back. But as you guys can tell, it's a little raspy. Just a little bit. It's a little bit raspy, but it's getting back. Did you also read The Creature from Jekyll Island? Did I read The Creature from Jekyll Island? Where is that book? Oh, for those of you, Black's Law Dictionary, like I was saying, I got a copy right here, 11th edition. For those of you who's never seen it, this is what a Black's Law Dictionary looked like. The Creature from Jekyll Island, if it's not in this library, it means that it's in Atlanta. So I do have The Creature from Jekyll Island. I wanted to show everybody what it looked like. Ah, here we go. So, The Creature from Jekyll Island, guys. I'm surprised this book is not in Atlanta. So, guys, like, guys, when I tell you that there's so much for you guys to learn. There's so much for you to learn. There's so much for you to learn, ladies and gentlemen. It all starts with the information that you consume. It all starts with the information that you consume. You are a product of the things that you consume. Consume stuff that puts you in a position to become the person that you want to become. What about the changing world order? I think I have that one is in Atlanta. That book is in Atlanta. So, ladies and gentlemen, my voice is acting up, so I'm going to get out of here. I wish I had more time today to give y'all some more. As you can see, voice starts acting up. Let me drink some tea to give you guys some more insights. But working on getting this voice back, so I'm not going to overdo it. If you're on Instagram and you guys have not gotten your tickets yet to the 5 day challenge, please secure your tickets. Instagram, comment the word mother. If you're on Instagram, comment the word mother. Do you do coaching calls, Denise? Yes, I do coaching call, Denise. Coaching call happens every Monday, bi-weekly Sundays, and on challenges. We do a lot of coaching calls. How can I sign up for the university? Um, Amos, I got you right now. Amos, boom, boom, boom. Let me get you. Gladys, could you drop the university link for Amos, please? Gladys, find the university link for me and drop it so Amos can get in. So drop the university link for me, Gladys, on YouTube in the restream chat so Amos can get it. I need the university link. Okay. All right. So for everybody that wants to join the university, comment the word university. If you are on Instagram, this is for Instagram, guys. Everybody else, I'm gonna drop the link for you. Um, if you're on Instagram, comment the word university. So if you're on Instagram and you want to join the university, just comment the word university. You should get the link. Or go to the link in my bio. If you didn't get the link, go to the link in my bio. So guys, my Instagram is Darain. My Instagram is Darain De Levante. So all the links are in my bio. All you guys got to do is just go to Instagram. All the links are in my bio. That's my Instagram name right there. Denise, look at the link that Gladys just sent. Gladys just dropped the link for the university. That's the link you want to click on. So Gladys just dropped the link for the university, guys. So you can save that link. You can click on that link. That's the link to join the university. For everybody else that's coming to the challenge, just comment the word challenge. Comment the word challenge or comment the word mother. Comment the word challenge or comment the word mother if you're on Instagram. For everybody else inside of YouTube and Facebook, all you need to do is click the link. I'm dropping the link right now, and my assistant Gladys has dropped the link as well. So those are the link to join the challenge and the link to join the university. Okay, perfect. So, guys, I'm gonna go recover. I'm gonna go work on recovering my voice. I'll be going live throughout the weekend too, so we'll have a lot more conversation. Mother's Day is coming up, guys. It is next week. Let's get these tickets going, and let's get a ticket for mom. Let's buy a ticket and bring a mom for free. It's a buy one get one. You can bring a mom for free. to the 5 day challenge. I'm gonna see you next time, and thank you for joining. This has been an amazing, amazing conversation. We're gonna keep the conversation going tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go more into the challenge and how to get paid for having bad credit. So I'll do that tomorrow, and then we'll just do that until the challenge comes. So I'll be talking about a lot of things. Wagwan, rude boy. So everybody have an amazing